I think tapestry weaving and adventure can go hand in hand. I love to hike and camp in the summer, and my practice of sketch tapestry comes directly from these much-loved activities. We all have pieces of our lives that we love, and spending time paying attention and soaking in places or events that are meaningful to us is an important part of life. Nothing helps us explore visually or mentally a loved place more than making art about it. Some people love to draw or write about these things, and I love to weave little tapestries about them. Giving ourselves a little time to create as often as possible is a wonderful way to take care of ourselves and help us slow down and pay attention. What sorts of places do you love to explore? My favorite places involve mountains and canyons, and usually mean I get sand in my shoes. Your places might be right in your own backyard, or maybe it's a cafe in Paris. It doesn't matter where it is, it only matters that the place is meaningful to you. I have a personal habit of something I call wandering. For me, that most often means hiking somewhere far from the city and cell service. I love to bring a notebook with me for thoughts and sketches, and in recent years have added a simple watercolor set to capture some of the colors of my surroundings in a slower way than photography does. And if I'm on a longer hike or a multi-day backpack or car camping trip, I always have a loom with me. There's nothing more rejuvenating than weaving something about the marvels of nature. Of course, my subjects aren't always natural in origin. I've woven many tapestry diary pieces about emotions and the weather and even political events. I found that in all cases, the moment I'm weaving about sticks in my memory because I've taken the time to examine it in fiber. Usually these tapestries are small. My wish is only to sketch something in yarn that reminds me of the place or event, and for this practice, I want the weaving to be done relatively quickly. My intention is not to create a tapestry for show, but to create a memory. Some of these small tapestries are experiments whose ideas end up in larger format works, but mostly the practice is about observation and enjoying the process. Sometimes I'm weaving them as I'm looking at the inspiration, and sometimes I'm weaving them at home or in camp from photos and sketches. I started this Summer of Tapestry class in the summer of 2022. The class has been so much fun to make and teach that I've made a new class every year since. It's so much fun to see all the wonderful things people weave every year. Inspiration from people all over the world is as varied as you can imagine. People weave about natural landscapes, flowers, pets, funny things they saw, buildings, or something that happened to them. The pieces are realistic and abstract, and everything in between. The collaboration and support that happens between people in the class is heartwarming to me. Connections are made across cultures and countries. We laugh together and support each other in our tapestry efforts. The structure of the class is the same every year, but the material is entirely new. The class starts with a warm-up prompt, and this year it'll be about color again, but it's all new for 2025. Then there are 4 prompts along with examples to get you thinking about what you want to weave. Prompts are just a way to get you started, and they can lead you in many different directions. I include inspiration material related to the prompt, some videos of my own process and wandering, and bonus materials about techniques if you're stuck on something particular. I'll include information about how to simplify ideas for small-scale tapestry weaving and encourage you to keep your weaving simple and enjoyable. I'm present in the class every day to answer questions and point you in directions that might be useful for your particular interests. As always, the class involves some live Q&A sessions, as well as some live typed get-togethers throughout the 10 weeks that the class runs live. I hope you'll join me for a few months of tapestry adventures, inspired by things that are meaningful to you. You don't have to be traveling or hiking through big mountains or canyons to have wonderful things to weave about. The bird feather on your porch or your dog's pink nose are also perfect subjects for your attention. This practice isn't so much about the finished product. It's about taking time for yourself to observe, notice what stands out to you, and use that to spend some time creating something simple and beautiful. For me, it is more about the journey than the finished piece, but it's fun to have a set of tapestries that remind you of your summer when you come to the end.
You can find out more about Summer of Tapestry and sign up right on my website at tapestryweaving.com. Now let's go for a wander.